Woo! How you doing, Quincy?
She's all right.
Quincy's nice, dude. Man, Quincy is in such good shape. I feel so fucking fat whenever I'm on camera. Quincy's in nice shape, dude. Look at all 8 of her titties.
Yeah.
All naturals.
You said she's got A cups.
I said, thank God she has A cups.
Thank God she has A cups. I don't know. It would suck if you had a dog with big tits. That would be such a responsibility. Is a dog with huge
A
fucking
dog with
tits.
huge knockers? Yeah. Dogs will fuck. Man, did I already tell this story? But I do love that how dogs, male or female, will just like try to fuck any. Even if they don't have the parts, they try to like hump. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean it. Fucking, she's got the parts. It's been like a whole thing.
What are you talking about,
she's
dude?
got the whole inside of her vagina. All
She's
that
not
stuff.
Oh, I thought you mentioned
No.
it. No, she's intact.
You guys, dude, this is like a new thing. All the dogs I walk have like they have their balls. All the dogs have their pussies.
Yeah.
I think she at some point she's supposed to get her pussy cut out.
Why don't say
It
it like
feels
that?
late to do that.
They're supposed
dude.
to scoop her, but it's like it hasn't happened yet.
I hate this. I hate when we start talking about.
I'm sorry,
my
man.
dog pussy.
You can leave your dog's pussy intact, but it's crazy.
No, I'm going to get her. I'm going to, but it's like, I don't know, dude. It feels mean.
We used to know a black lab when I was growing up. My friend's black lab would hump anything. There was specifically one blanket that it would like to hump.
Okay.
And we would make this dog do like Olympic tricks. The dog would like start at the top of the steps, and we would throw the blanket not up to her, but like at the same distance as she was, and she would leap from the top of the steps, catch the blanket in midair, and like fuck it all the way down to the ground. It was incredible, dude. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, I wish I could do that.
Yeah,
That would be crazy.
If you find a dog that can do that, never let it go. Keep it
Yeah.
in good health. Make it live to 14.
Yeah, I do you think it's like a new hipstery thing to like leave your dog intact with its genitals?
I don't know if it's like a hipster. I think it's just. I feel like people just feel weirder about. I don't know. Maybe it is because everybody's become more sensitive. Where it's like that's crazy to cut off my dog's fucking nuts.
Well,
dude.
you know what I think? I like this. We talked about circumcision last week.
It's sort of the
It's
equivalent.
theme. Yeah, genitalia mutilation is our through line right now. But I think it's creepy. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, go ahead.
I think it's not that I don't believe in like getting your dog spayed or neutered or whatever. It's I don't like the kind of like glee, or maybe not glee, but how nonchalant everyone is about it. They're like, "Oh, you haven't gotten your dog fixed or spayed." Like to me, there's something kind of creepy about someone being shocked that I haven't removed the genitals of my
Right.
animal. Like that's just in any other context.
Well,
That's insane.
It used to be like a PSA. Like we were like psyoped. I don't know if it was a psyop.
Bob Barker?
Was it Bob Barker? Who was there? Was the guy who said, "Remember to spay and neuter."
Yeah, that was
your
Bob
pets."
Barker.
Was it Bob? Okay.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Well, I mean, number one, I'll say this: I didn't even know that the way it works is you cut the like a pussy as a whole. I figured they would like fill it in with sand or something. I had no idea.
Spackle.
They would spackle it or drywall it. Yeah.
What is that moon sand shit you order off the thing? It's got to have good.
Must be 18 years or older to purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medical grade silly putty.
Yeah. You just use one of those flat, spreaders. You used to fill in. There's just
Damn, dude.
there's just a guy.
Or spackle.
Yeah.
You're talking about spackle and Quincy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. You're.
She has no idea what's going on, dude. But the dog's pussy is not where they pee from, right?
Yeah. Let's get back on.
It's
topic.
totally. All right. Anyways, I could go into the fucking ins and outs.
Don't
of,
even get me started on fucking dog pussy.
But yeah, dude. I don't know.
How are you guys? How's
my week?
Yeah.
It was fucking. I've been fucking working, dude. I'm trying to think. Like somebody asked me what I did this weekend, and I was like, I don't know. I don't remember. Do you guys have that? I feel like I get older and I just lose. I'll just like lose entire days.
There's no days anymore. It's just general weeks, and at the end of it, I look back and feel like I did nothing.
Dude, it's like I don't have short-term memory. I have long-term memory. Like I'll know what at the end of the month. I'll be like, oh yeah, fucking the 13th I was out. But right now it's a total.
It's
like
just all
memento.
blending together. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really do anything.
This sounds like the beginning of Fight Club. Both of you guys. You know.
We're the same guy.
Yeah. You guys are gonna start going to like. What is he?
I need to do something. I need to mix it up.
Get out of the
somehow
house.
a
No,
little
it's just
bit.
been he works from home
Yeah.
and he plays Elden Ring, and I hear You've gotten the reason I'm concerned is because the octave of your voice when you're yelling
I
at
get
Elden Ring.
so mad.
You've gotten into like stepdad octave. You know,
I
like
get
when you hear a
so
voice
mad at it.
through thin walls. There's I'm hearing like a hint of stepdad rage.
I didn't know you were a gamer, dude.
I play one game. I play
Elden
one
Ring.
game. I play Elden Ring, and it's
Nick Elden show.
ruined my life, like 100%.
Those I will say that's the most unhinged kind of guy where it's like I don't play video games. I just play the hardest video game that's ever been. I play a high fantasy, difficult skill level video game from a Japanese developer, but
Yeah.
I'm not really a gamer.
I mean, other than that, I've never cared at all. It's
like when you-
this is the
yeah.
one that I do the PvP shit, and I'm in deep on it, and it sucks. And it's really honestly been like a major issue for me, and like my motivation, and like what I do with my time.
This happened to me. You know, when I first moved to Chicago, I got a PS5 to like as like a little gift for myself. You got a PS5?
Yeah.
I think I sold the PS5, but I think I might get the Pro. I could be back in.
Okay.
But I downloaded Metal Gear Solid 5, my favorite, the best video game ever made.
Okay.
Literally, if you've never played it, PS5 has a little like counter that tells you how many hours
Yeah.
that you've like logged in a game. One day, and I wouldn't look at it. And then one day after day 7 of playing it, because I didn't have a job yet, I saw the ticker was at 312, and I was like, we gotta sell this thing.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't even want to tell you how many hours.
How many hours?
It's like 2,200.
Holy
Just
It's-
playing
it's a-
PvP in Elden Ring, and he Noah like there was like because you just got super deep into it, so I was like
Yeah.
I remember you just got the game. I remember you got Dark Souls, and then you're like, yeah, I finally beat it, and then you got and then something happened. 6 months later, you were in group chats with like Egyptian dudes. Like
not
Noah's
Egyptian.
Noah's
I
part
don't
of
talk
the
to Egyptians.
Noah's part of the international
I don't
fucking
like
hitting your girlfriend
Egyptians.
group chat.
Dude, well, okay, so here's the thing. And, like, I know I get upset when I'm playing it. Some of the people, because I have, like, talked to people online. Like, you know, you end up meeting a guy and then you talk to him. There are some of the most fucking psychotic human beings I've ever talked to are, like, I talked to one guy, and while we were in the, like, party or whatever, he just kept calling his girlfriend a cunt, and like she called him at one point, or like it was his fiance or something. And I was like, all right, this is weird, I'm gonna go. So I did, and then the next day I just had like a stream of messages from him that were mad at me for not talking to him over the last 12 hours.
It was Shannon
bro.
Sharp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Club Shay Shay does sound like an Arab-owned enterprise, if I had to be honest. That sounds like they have some nice hookahs in there.
Yeah. Club Gay Gay.
I don't know who Sharon Sharp is.
Shannon
Shannon Sharp.
Already here now. It's the guy. Remember when Cat Williams had his like that podcast he did where he just like exposed everyone and got like
Yeah.
That's so funny that
podcast.
Cat Williams went on a podcast.
That's
and-
not. Are you about to say that's my introduction to Shannon Sharp or Cat Williams?
No. Well, it is funny that that's your frame of reference for Shannon Sharp, but it's funny that
Yes.
like you're like Cat Williams went on a podcast and said I think like 70% lies, and you're like he exposed everybody, dude.
When you say, but it's the way
He broke his Illuminati spell.
I don't know. I kind of stand with Cat. I think the only thing he lied about was reading 1,000 books a week. I think.
Did he say he read 1,000 books?
He
He
might
said
have
some
embellished
shit
that a
like
little bit.
he said something like that.
I think he might have skimmed.
He's also like he also dropped the incredible knowledge that the pyramids are power generators. Somebody shared. They wanted like a Hotep account shared on Twitter. Y'all aren't ready for this conversation, and it was just a picture of like the pyramids, but then it shows like under the crust of the earth, and the pyramids go all the way down, and it's like, what's the conversation? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't even necessarily think Cat Williams is lying. I think what he said was absolutely true for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
And I think it doesn't really matter because, like, what he said was true in some ways, but like if you
I've
look,
just also been such a huge Cat Williams fan my whole like he's legit. You ever realize like I didn't really think about it, but the first like comedians I ever saw were it was the Comedy Central presents the half hours just would be on TV and shit.
Right.
But I remember like Pimp Chronicles being like one of the earliest specials I ever saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
The special,
dude's so fucking
the special that he does, I think, is he in the green suit? The one where he
Yeah.
talks about it's like
so.
all the Iraq War material.
Uh-huh.
He's
Yep.
got that incredible bit about like how like it's so smart that they call everybody killed an insurgent. He's like, shit, I don't even know any insurgents,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the special he did where he talked about the Little Rock Mall, how it's shaped like a circle? So every time you make a lap, you think you're seeing something new.
I don't know.
I don't know. That one was tight.
But
Yeah.
what we were talking about Shay Shay. That was my introduction to Club Shay Shay.
Okay.
You know, Shannon Sharp was he was a football player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has to be. He's built too tough.
No, he's a famous football player.
and he just got in trouble because he went on FaceTime or like we know he went live on Instagram while he was clapping cheeks.
Yeah, that's what
He
that's
lost
what I
his
was talking
job.
about. That's what Noah was talking about.
No, I have no idea who this guy is. I didn't know he fucked on Instagram Live. The last one of those I saw was the Sexy Red Instagram Live.
Oh, where she flashed the.
No, she fucked on Instagram Live. She had a leaked, or was it on Instagram Live, or was it just a sex tape? She looked bored.
That's her thing. I feel like. Maybe that's what sexy
She
red is.
looked
It's
upset.
like it's like slang for herpes. I got that sexy red.
My friend, to my friend who I won't say his name, but he used to work at a recording studio in Atlanta, and
Okay.
Cat Williams would come in to like test out, like you know, like I'm sure Cat Williams also tested out his material on the road, but he goes sometimes Cat Williams would rent out the studio and just come in like no, just like women to the, just like bring like whores with him, high class call girls, and he would just rent out the recording studio for like a day or two, smoke a fuckload of weed, and then like freestyle rap a bunch of material.
Yeah.
And it would obviously these recordings didn't go anywhere.
Sure.
But he was the coolest, nicest guy I've ever like worked with. He was like, it's the most insane thing I've ever seen. Couldn't have been
says that.
nicer.
Everyone talks about how he'll send a girl over to give you money, so that it doesn't look like he's doing like. There's a lot of like.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I fucking love Cat Williams.
You
But,
remember when he-
He
when he-
told a friend of ours that he was too sad to do stand-up comedy and he should quit. He went to an open mic in Portland and told our buddy to quit comedy because he was too sad.
That's
He said, "You're
so
just gonna bum everybody out."
Do you remember when he fought that? He lost.
He lost a fight with a
let's not talk
13-year-old.
about let's not talk about the losses. All right, let's talk about. Wait,
That's a big enough L that people should talk about.
it was a big kid, okay?
It was a normal sized kid. Cat Williams
He was
is
sturdy.
small.
That's
yeah,
fella.
He's a tiny fella.
Yeah.
But did you my favorite one is when he just like annihilated that Atlanta radio.
Oh, dude. Run one of your gnarled fingers
Yeah,
through my
yeah,
hair.
exactly.
Yeah, dude. That's incredible. Atlanta is a crazy fucking place, dude.
He almost
I
got
love
shot by her.
Atlanta, dude.
Apparently, like her husband tried to like run up on him at it. There's like CCTV footage of it.
Damn, dude. That's crazy. This is how you know there was like a
You
like
put out an attack on my life.
this is how like they truly it's crazy that like that stuff like doesn't even make there is like a separation in like culture where it's like that stuff if that happened to like any like famous white comedian we would like
Oh, yeah.
still be talking about it. I didn't even know that happened. That's wild to me,
Yeah.
dude.
So Chris Rock is basically just white at this point, is what
He
it is.
kind of, yeah.
Kind of,
Kind of,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, also, it doesn't, I mean, like, also the fact that, like, Chris Rock is not writing his own material, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris Rock, man. Dude, I was watching a,
that's like I feel like that's almost like black comedy is almost like the blues in that sense. There's like 4 songs. Everyone plays them a little different, but it's just like you're gonna talk about like you know, this like Bernie Mac. Like it's
So
how
good.
you say it.
Yeah.
And it's like yeah. I don't
Dude,
know.
I
Everybody wears like hats with feathers in them.
Yeah.
You know when you
Why
lose
are
your
you
train
still
of
dressed
thought?
like that?
Sometimes I lose my train of thought and I realize it was a racist train, so I'm like
That's okay.
happy to see it go. You know,
Nice. Keep
let's
getting
let's
off.
hop off that one. Not that it, you know, I was just gonna dig a hole for myself.
For
you guys
sure.
got what I was
No,
saying.
I totally get what you're saying. There's so many. There's an earthquake special where he like, I can't remember the name of it. It's so good, where he's like on the ball for like the first 30 minutes, but he's drinking.
Yeah.
And then and it's a recorded special. The last 30 minutes, he becomes like nearly incomprehensible mess. It's so like
Wow.
his last bit is about how the police don't get enough credit.
Yeah.
he was like the cops are protecting us.
Yeah. Just contrarian. A contrarian drunk is the best kind. I feel like me, honestly. a little
Yeah.
bit. But I'm like Earthquake. But
Yeah, you are.
I don't know, dude.
I need
They
it.
are the best race at comedy. Black guys are the
Hands
funniest.
down,
If
yeah.
you're gonna rank them, black guys are the funniest. I mean, Patrice, Richard Pryor
course.
are like in my top 3. It's like
Definitely.
Louis, Richard. Pryor.
It's the weird Richard Pryor bits that are like the forgotten bits. I used to have a buddy who like showed me this bit about Richard Pryor had about fucking dogs. Obviously up my alley based on
yeah,
it's
90%
crazy.
of this podcast.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't. I'm not here to suck off the greats. But
He would have let you if the
I know,
accounts were
dude.
true.
Didn't he fuck like
He
Marlon
fucked
Brando.
Yeah, I mean,
Brando? Did he fuck
if you're
Mick Jagger?
I don't know.
That is true. Like the dude, he fucked like the kind of the two guys that he could still be straight. I feel like you could fuck Mick Jagger and Marlon Brando, and you should still be allowed to consider yourself straight.
Yeah, Marlon Brando is like the gayest guy I can think of. Like honestly, like that feels like very
That's the
gay
gayest
sex.
guy you could think
He's
of.
not like he's not like a stereotypical gay guy, but they're like Marlon Brando is like fruity, dude. He's like a pretentious, crazy
He's like
actor.
Shakespearean.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
He's got a limp Shakespearean wrist.
But if you're gonna pick the two like most fuckable guys of all time,
You think it'd be Marlon Brando?
yeah, that's
And
not
Mick
that.
Jagger.
And Mick
I don't like
Jagger?
that you guys are acting like I'm saying something super controversial.
Well, I'm just trying to.
Both of them are widely considered to be sex symbols.
When they were young. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
When did Pryor
Richard
fuck
Pryor
Mick
was-
Jagger?
I mean, Pryor was like this was like 70s, must have been.
I guess we could.
Pryor was
I think in the 70s, Brando was fat by then, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
early 70s.
I feel like he was because he was kind of fat in The Godfather. That was 72 or something. I want to say,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, no, he definitely was fat because he was fat and he was like fat by the time they shot Apocalypse Now.
You come,
I watched that movie for the first time.
you come to me on the
recently.
day of my daughter's wedding and you ask me to suck my cock. How could you do this to me? You were my favorite comedian.
Yeah,
I don't know why he turned
and
Jewish.
then he's like, but I'll let you do it.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
I will let you suck my cock.
That's kind of like, you know how he has the cat in the scene? That's Quincy. She's our Godfather cat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't supposed to be fat when he showed up for Apocalypse Now.
Really?
It fucked the whole movie up because he was supposed to be in shape. He was supposed to be like a lean, like killing machine, like leading these like the indigenous people,
Yeah.
and he just showed up like something like 100 pounds overweight. So that's why he's in. That's why he's in Darkness. They had to
Yeah.
shoot. Zach, I'm right, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Everything about his role in that movie feels like it wasn't supposed to go that way. It's
That's what happened.
ridiculous. That movie's fucking wild, by
It's
the way.
great, yeah.
I didn't expect it to fuck with my head as much as it did, but any scene Marlon Brando was in felt like it shouldn't have been in the movie. It was like he was so weird.
I feel I like the really long version of it because it's like it's like a dream. Like
Yeah.
did you see the version with like the Playboy Playmates where they're like fucking? That's the insane
that
version.
was crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's.
I don't know. All I'm saying is that you could have picked two worse guys than fucking Mick Jagger and Marlon Brando.
Granted, they're
knew how to
famous
pick 'em.
for sure. I don't know if I want to see Richard Pryor fucking. Is this after he got burned? That was in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Could you
I
imagine?
think it was after he was in the wheelchair is when it happened.
Yeah.
I think Marlon Brando fucked his not moving face.
Sure, motherfucker, I don't even feel it. Yeah, like 1990s Richard Pryor. That's like Lost Highway era Richard Pryor, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Because I always thought, like, I remember when Richard Pryor died. He died in like the 2000s, and they had like a memorial, like in memoriam special on Comedy Central. I was
Really?
like, he was alive?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he had died like 10 years. I didn't realize like we were alive at the same time.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And did you know that also we live closer to Cleopatra than Cleopatra lived to the creation of the pyramids? So
That's true, right? Yeah. What she was?
see, that's
she was
some
around
shit.
like the
Cat
19th.
Williams could tell me that, and I'd be like, okay, it's just where you get your bullshit from.
Really?
I would so much rather get that Egypt shit from Cat Williams than Terrence fucking Howard, dude.
For sure,
Micro
for sure, dude.
penis motherfucker.
Yes, I agree. I do like kind of.
Terrence, did he play radio, or am I mixing?
No. It was Cuba Gooding Jr., dude.
Damn.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Is it less racist if you mix two light skinned guys up?
I don't know.
These are the questions.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I was talking to my mom about like because my mom we would watch a lot of movies growing up, and I was like my mom likes to go see movies when I come back home, and I was like, Mom, what are your favorite movies? Just curious. She goes, I don't know. She goes, I love I Am Sam, and I love Rain Man, but I also
Never
really
go full
like.
retard.
She goes, but I also really like Radio. She goes, there are so many good movies.
Your mom wants to fuck a retarded guy.
I'm like, Mom, do you realize you only mentioned like fucking retarded movies?
Yeah.
I was dying laughing.
You must have some weird shit in you. You want to fuck dogs. Your mom wants to fuck retarded
No,
dudes.
I want to fuck.
Who does your dad want to fuck that he shouldn't want to?
Relax. I want to fuck tens. I want to fuck tens with big naturals.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck dogs.
You want
I
to
wanna
suck on
fuck-
all 6 of those titties.
I want to fuck symmetrical hot tens. All right, fucking.
I could
relax,
just totally
dude.
hear Nick trying to logic his way through fucking dogs. Like, look, all I'm saying is I'm a tit guy, and what are you gonna do? 6 tits is better than 2.
I'll tell you what. This is true. I can never fuck.
Nick's like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be. I wouldn't be out in the streets saying it, but all I'm saying is 6 is better than 2.
6. I wouldn't listen. At the end of the day, if you want my actual, I could never fuck dogs because I'm an ass man, and dogs have no cake. I've
Yeah.
never seen a dog with any cake. You can see the hole. You don't even have to spread. You see the hole. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So a dog with cake. You're all
Show me.
you're about
I can't
you're
even-
into
I
it.
don't even want to do the thought experiment. Let's be honest.
Okay.
I saw a poodle with a they trimmed a BBL into
Not
it.
the same,
Keep
dude.
keep that poodle away from my boy Nick over here.
Not the same, dude. Things
gonna-
got to have cake, dude.
You're gonna noodle that poodle.
I'm trying to think of an animal that does have cake that would make me.
An animal
that would
that's
give me
got-
pause.
Dude, there are
Like
you
a
see-
mandrill.
a man.
A mandrill. I feel like a mandrill. Can
It's like in the
twerk.
name, dude. It's asking for it.
Oh yeah, is that? What's the monkey with the big red ass?
It's a mandrill.
That's the mandrill, right.
Mandrill
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the big blue face.
Yes.
The ones that hold Simba up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
That would be very. That would
fuck a
probably be very
mandrill?
like spiritual.
Yeah.
It would. I feel like it's like that you could do that or take ayahuasca. You could do either one and meet your ancestors.
There's also-
How
like,
was your
you-
trip to South America? It's great, dude. I fucked a baboon.
I
thing
don't
that's-
need to drink anymore. It's
Yeah.
The
crazy.
most
I called my
exciting
mom
thing
after.
about fucking a baboon is the whole time you're fucking, you're like, there's a 30% chance this thing has a kid.
There's
You know
also
what I mean?
a 60% chance you create a new disease.
That's
Is
what-
that the crazy part that you're fucking a milf? You should be really taking care of your children right now.
no, you
this
don't-
isn't the kind of behavior I expect from a mom.
You misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's a neglected baby monkey. I'm saying this thing might give birth to a fucking new species.
Oh yeah, like a hybrid.
so
'cause we
you're-
both have
okay,
thumbs,
You're
dude.
worried about getting mandrills pregnant.
You thought I was like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Both of them are so fucking scientific.
oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's. I mean, listen. I would hope to God. I would double check first. I'd be like, yo, is there a young monkey being neglected right before we do the nasty?
Like just making sure because I've been burned before. Seeing mandrill babies just
You have your father's torso.
trying to work the stove by themselves.
You have your father's torso and your mother's red ass.
Huge red ass.
Yeah.
I would love to have it. Yeah, that would be nice. I would love to have a hybrid baby, dude.
A hybrid baby.
What
That would
would
break
the
barriers.
hybrid? What would you?
It would be me and a man. It would be
What animal would you fuck if you're just concerned with the hybrid?
The
baby,
hybrid
the
nature
offspring?
of it. I'm trying to think. What would be best for continuing my bloodline in the harsh,
A tiger or a falcon. That's what
falcon would be nice,
A falcon. If you could fuck a falcon into having
Here's
a little
what-
Nick baby.
I guess I don't understand how crossbreeding works because I feel like if something is a mammal and has a pussy, I should be able to get it pregnant. But that's not the case, right?
And quote. If something is a mammal,
That's the clip. Clip that. Let's
why
put it-
stop at mammals?
No, because then it wouldn't make
Oh,
sense.
genetically, you're
genetically
saying.
it wouldn't make sense. But I'm like, you can fucking crossbreed. Like, you can get like a liger or whatever. Or you can turn a wolf into a fucking Bichon. I should be able to.
You know, I hate it. I don't want to just like be the one of the three of us that always like takes it back to racism. But
Okay, yeah.
it'd be really funny to call just a mixed race human being a liger.
Whoa.
You know, I mean, let's just even. It doesn't have to be like. It could just be like Asian. You meet an Asian, someone who's half Asian, half Mexican. Be
True.
Like, whoa, dude.
Well, that is
it's like a liger.
yeah.
Yeah.
That my friend Daniel says that is just Filipino.
Filipinos.
Because
they're
like,
the ligers.
you can get the Filipino two ways. You can either be Filipino or you can mix an Asian and a Mexican, and it's like this. It's the
It's a
same.
compliment if you say liger because that's a cool hybrid. If you call
is
him
a
a
cool
mule, then it's rude.
Well, no, it's actually a famous slur. Actually,
A mule?
mulatto. Yeah, which
Does
is
that come from mule?
Yeah, it's
Damn.
a crossbreed between like a mare and a mule or something. Like, yeah, it's a type of horse. And
So this isn't even like fun racism. It's just
this
real
is,
racism.
you are inventing actual racism, dude.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
you're
reinvent the wheel.
You're discovering actual racism through your own.
Hey, don't
thought
fix it if it ain't
process.
broke. That's what I say. All right. Well, maybe we'll cut this part out. We'll see.
No, this is fine. Listen, nope, none of us are going to have careers in the traditional entertainment industry. But we
Yeah.
can
The
make
adult
money on
entertainment
racist
industry?
Patreon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, are
He's
you
going
good,
on
dude?
No. This is good. Wait, what were you gonna ask me? We went from fucking animals to Ben striking gold in historical racism.
Yeah, really carrying the team here, guys.
No, I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all right.
But you did. Yeah, no. Keep having thoughts. See if you.
I don't feel good. I feel like
see what else conclusions you come to.
I don't know. You guys got kind of quiet. I'm feeling like maybe I should just.
No, you're fine.
No,
this is. I've been on mic saying much worse things than this. I promise.
Yeah, look at this fucking dog.
This
Not
is-
you. Don't look at her.
My bad, dude.
Stay away from my dog.
I can't wait. I hope we get to the point where we start like doing stuff as boys. This is the weird thing about this podcast is like I
Yeah.
kind of only see you guys
Boy stuff.
Yeah.
at mics or doing this. I mean, I love it. I think you guys are like my two favorite comics in Chicago.
Oh, thank you.
But
man.
I'm like when do we really? The problem is
I'll suck your dick right now, dude. Don't fuck around.
The problem is I have a girlfriend and you have a girlfriend. So like
Yeah.
the era of like boydom is we're sort of in the twilight of that. Like we're not gonna
Dude, I'm down to gamble. I'm down to go to strip clubs. I'm
Okay.
down to do dirtbag shit as boys.
I'm down to cheat.
Dude, let's just get paint cans and huff.
Yeah.
Like let's
because
do
that's
some
what
stuff.
I mean. Truly, it's like you bond with friends like at 3 a.m.
What boy
watching
stuff
like.
do you want to do?
Yeah,
Well, just watching like crackhead videos on YouTube, getting pancakes and
I
fucking.
love that.
Yeah.
You ever-
And watch? You want to watch?
Let's go to the Golden Nugget and we'll just watch crackheads doing stuff on our phones.
Yeah,
let's
dude.
go to Golden Nugget.
We
24
should ask them if we
diner.
can put it on the TV. If it's like if nobody's in there, be like, can we please like?
You go get happy ending massages, dude.
I'm past that. I don't do that, man. That's
Anymore? You were about to say, get it out.
That era of my
No,
life
say
is
it.
over, dude. I've never been
That
comfortable.
era. See, I was right.
I've never been comfortable dealing with.
So it's not a happy ending. It's just if you zoom out far enough, it's really never a happy ending.
It's a bittersweet ending
Yeah.
for sure. I've never been comfortable dealing with women whom you pay for services.
Yeah.
It fucks with me.
Yeah. Well, that's healthy. I
Yeah.
would say. For it to be weird to have sex with someone who doesn't want to, really.
Well, no, I mean, hang on. She wants to, right? She's obviously like she's consenting, and there's money being exchanged.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but it is like an ego thing where I'm like, what the fuck? I
No,
couldn't,
but she
like-
was purchased in Indonesia.
I always believe I could like take them away from it all.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but you love me, right?
Yeah.
So you're
exactly.
a romantic.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, let me, your poorest customer, whisk you into the night.
Yeah.
I've had friends who are the fall in love at strip clubs type of guys.
I'm closet, but that I don't. But deep down, I am.
That's what I-
every time I walk into a street club, a street club,
Meryl Streep. Oh,
Yeah,
that would
that would
imagine.
be- Streep club?
A Meryl Streep club?
and you gotta look like Meryl Streep. Okay, I don't know.
That would be nice, dude.
Hot riffs. I fall in love every time I walk into a strip club. Is what I was trying to say, and I just have to squash it down. But I walk out disappointed. I'm like, fuck, I should have talked to him.
When I worked at Jimmy John's, I worked with this guy who was like, he was the son of like an Orioles baseball player because we lived in Maryland, and so like he had money, he was jacked, handsome. He wanted to be a sniper in the military because he was obsessed with killing people. But he would
That's
go-
boy stuff.
He would go to the strip clubs. There's this place called the Block in Baltimore, and it's just like the nastiest, dirtiest strip clubs. Like
Okay.
it's terrible. And he would always take the strippers home. He would spend no money, and the strippers would go home with him. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do? This is insane, dude.
Yeah.
That must be a nice feeling.
That's that like the Patrice Riz, where you're rude to women and they are like, oh fuck.
Our the same friend who Cat Williams told him to quit comedy because he's too sad. Lost his virginity at an 18 and up strip club to
Whoa.
a stripper.
Yeah.
On his 18th birthday.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess the other thing I didn't realize is you can just like most strip clubs will let you full on have sex. I would have so many.
I think it's just a thing.
Yeah.
I think they'll just do that.
if you pay enough money, I would.
You just
I-
gotta pick them right. You gotta go to the shed and the side of the high, like when you see
Yeah.
one that's like a
There was a strip club on 82nd in
Yeah.
Portland
Just
that was like
more than
how
one.
do you fit more than one person in this
Yeah.
place? This is it's a fuck shed.
It's
a
crazy
fuck
to
shed.
have
It is.
to imagine you go and there's somebody in there, so you just have to wait while cars are driving by. They just see you waiting for your turn outside of the
Yeah.
tit shed, basically. It's crazy, dude.
That's
Yeah.
insane,
Yeah.
man.
Well, 82nd was wild because the strippers would just be naked. It was
Those are hookers,
no,
Noah.
I mean the hookers. That's what I didn't mean to say.
You didn't have full nude strip clubs and
Oh, we did, but I'm talking about 82nd. There,
We had
were
full
not
nude
strip-
streets.
Yeah, that's what it
Whoa.
was. 82nd was just naked women walking up, and they would just stand and wave at the cars while you went by.
were
And
they hot or were they kind of busted?
yeah, I mean, like it was.
I mean, desperation is kind of always hot. Am I right?
Yeah, dude. If you can tell that it's paying for food,
Yeah.
then it feels sexy.
Yeah.
But no, it's
You fuck a hooker and then afterwards you're like, look, I'm not gonna give you cash, but I'll buy you food. All right. I know what you're gonna spend it on. I'll buy you a couple McDoubles. This is for you.
You give her a job application.
I'm not like your other clients.
don't go spending this on beer,
Yeah.
Pop Rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. This is real living money. No, but yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it was like cute naked women up
Cute.
and down.
There were some
82nd.
cute ones, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I think it was a booming industry on 82nd. It seemed to be doing well. People were making a lot of money.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. No, I have never experienced full on nude night walkers.
Really?
But you have gotten sucked off at a massage parlor?
Not that either.
Okay.
I had one friend who would go to the strip club and he would always fall in love with the strippers. He would
Yeah.
use them like a therapist. I had another friend who would just he would go back and get a lap dance and then we'd find it every time. He was like, oh yeah, I had full on sex with her. I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
He was like, you can't.
I can't. I don't have the riz to do that kind of stuff.
See, the
dude.
thing is, why not have a stripper therapist? Because it's just like a therapist who shows you your tits. I mean, honestly, all
way
you
more
really want at
expensive.
the end of the day is for like a female to tell you it's not your fault.
The only thing hotter would be if it was your mom. That's the only.
Damn, I really wanted to not laugh just to let you feel, but I couldn't.
It would be nice to have a therapist. That will emerge, I'm sure. Therapists you can bust in. If not therapists, at least like BetterHelp counseling.
called a
like,
girlfriend, dude.
Life coaches. No, the girlfriend doesn't want to hear any of that, dude.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Girlfriend doesn't want to. That's too much baggage for the girlfriend. Yeah, I need Quincy, come on. Oh, it's all right, Quincy. Just step right over it. Here, you want to chew on it?
Okay.
All right. Oh my God,
Don't fart.
that's okay. Quincy, are you gonna get back on the couch? Get out of here, dude.
She's probably gonna. What do you want? Huh? We're in the middle of something. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
here.
What's up, dude? What's up, Quincy?
Sorry.
Sorry. Hi. All right. Somebody talk about something.
Yeah.
We're all just like taken
You
by
have-
the
I mean, you have a-
majesty of the animal.
It's insane how big your dog is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got big dog energy.
You do have big dog energy.
Yeah, dude. Well, I got like fucking sciatica or something because I sat on my wallet, which just sounds like a flex, but it's just
You are Jewish.
symbols, dude. Yeah.
That's the most Jewish thing I've ever heard. I got sciatica from sitting on my wallet.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's also got colon cancer from shoving pennies in his ass.
Yeah.
That's also
That's like our sickle cell, sciatica.
sciatica.
I have bad sciatica. It when it hits me, it'll grip me for like 2 weeks.
Grip me.
It really
I was
would.
gripped by
Yeah.
sciatica.
It-
It does, dude. I almost just collapsed the other day.
There's no relief from it. Even when I'll like wake up from a light sleep because the sciatica pain is shooting down my legs.
Yeah.
Well,
It's insane. I think it's because I have like a fucked up like lumbar or something. I have some lump on my back that I'm just ignoring.
Yeah.
you've mentioned the lump to me before.
I've had it for like 2 years.
Okay, so what does it feel like? Is it soft or hard?
It's not. I can move it around a little bit because yes, it's true. It is all the telltale signs of like kidney cancer, but which is also like
damn.
a silent killer and grows over the course of 10 years. But doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get it checked out, dude.
Okay.
I'll be good.
All right, yeah.
Here's the goal. Here's the what I'm.
We could do like a cancer themed podcast. Think about that. Think about all the.
I mean, I feel healthy like an ox, dude. But the goal that I'm setting for myself is if this is cancer, that'll motivate me to make this podcast successful enough to get fully treated, total remission.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
that's what this is for at the end of the day. Is if we get sick, at least we have this to fall back on.
That was literally like when I moved out to LA when I was 22, and like you start to, you're not old when you're 22, but like health problems start to creep. You're like, well, I'll be famous in 5 years. I'll have a whole fucking
yeah,
healthcare
yeah.
plan to take
Yeah.
care of this.
I'll have veneers.
Yeah, dude,
you know.
I'll get SAG.
Yeah.
and then they'll treat my like cavities or whatever.
Yeah.
my
Stem
sore
cell
teeth.
therapy.
The veneers that's a crazy trend right now. Everybody's getting
Veneers?
Yeah, everybody's doing it. Everybody
Yeah.
has Steve Harvey teeth.
I like when they don't even try to make it look like normal and they just fully look like a horse. This is gonna be fun to hear on the.
That's fine. Quincy's great, dude.
Slurp
This
it
is
up in the
ambiance, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be down for veneers a little bit. I got fucked up teeth.
But dude, they look having now. People have such perfect teeth that now like fucked up teeth, natural looking teeth
Yeah.
are kind of charming. I
British
think.
teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, well, British teeth are a different beast because something
Yeah.
else is going on over
Because
there.
they have that like weird sounding voice coming out of them.
Yeah, and also like there's something. Their teeth are like misaligned in a way that is like unique. Like your teeth have character.
Okay, that's
You
what
know?
that's what I want when people look at me.
Yeah.
They're
Dude,
like, you know what, dude? If you were normal, you wouldn't have the amount of character that your face
Yeah,
has.
No,
Yeah.
you have teeth like a cute anime cat boy. Where like
okay,
I can
yeah,
see
yeah.
the fangs poking out when you smile.
I
I'm
can
like,
do that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the snaggle tooth.
Yeah,
dude.
but it's cute. It looks good, dude. It looks
Yeah.
like it's you know.
Yeah, it's just I haven't been to a dentist in 8 years,
Same.
I think, or 7 years. I think it's
Yeah,
just
with
getting there.
pride. I feel like that's your like.
It's not. No, I'm in pain
You have
every
tattoos.
day.
You're like, I have 8 years. since
Yeah,
I've been to
I'll get
dentist.
a tally mark.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, just wait. I say honest. Don't go to a dentist. Don't go to a doctor. Just because knowledge is power. Lack of knowledge is power.
Okay.
I treat medical problems like Wile E. Coyote, where it's like you don't fall till you look down. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like it's not cancer till somebody tells me it is.
That's what I'm saying.
okay, yeah,
Psychologically, once you find out you have cancer, your brain, like the placebo, I don't know the real science behind it, but this is just, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm all into this hippy dippy shit. I believe I could probably will it out of my body
Okay,
holistically.
you know, have you guys ever had it where you like lied and told your like mom you were sick so you didn't have to go to school?
Yeah.
And then you feel
And then
bad.
you kind of mope around all day because you have to pretend you're sick for your mom. And then by the end of the day, you feel like you almost forget you're not actually sick.
Absolutely.
Like I used to do, like that shit, and my stomach would actually hurt by the end of the day.
yeah.
This is real. This is like Terrence Howard shit. This
Yeah.
is my
All right. So
2 + 2 is 5. Okay.
you only have a flu if somebody told you you did.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Okay.
I'm a Christian Scientist. That's what they believe, right?
Dude, I would get in
No
trouble
medicine.
because I would lie about being sick so I could stay home and watch like Tales from the Dark Side on Sci-Fi.
Oh, yeah,
but I
that's
would but I would
true,
order pizzas. I was like in middle school, and I was so stupid. I would just throw the pizzas away like in the trash can in the kitchen, and my mom would get home and be like, "What the? Why is there a large pepperoni pizza box shoved into this?"
Shut up, Mom.
I would get my ass beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. My big stay home sick show was CSI. That was the one,
Yeah.
and it just like download rape into my 8-year-old head,
Yeah.
and just like not understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
Yes.
mom gets home. I just imagine seeing your kid with like a rape downloading bar over his head. It's like 90% there. You're like, no.
I have to
that's-
change the channel real quick when
It
they
is-
got home.
Daytime TV is crazy like that because you have your options are like divorce court, like CSI, SVU,
Dr. Phil.
Dr.
Yeah.
Phil.
Maury, I have this association still where like when I stay, because I would feel guilty when I would fake sick and I'd watch daytime TV and it'd give me this guilty feeling. And now if I turn on daytime TV, like if I'm
Yep.
home on a weekday and I watch daytime TV, I get the guilty feeling. I'm like, I gotta turn this shit off, dude.
It feels so good to me. It's not guilty. It feels like I'm getting away with stuff. I have that same association, but it's like finally I can just shut people out and
One time I
watch
made
rape.
I did. This was worse than even calling out. Like I had my mom pick me up from school
Whoa.
because I like went to the nurse's office and lied and said I was sick. Had my mom pick me up, went home, and she was going on a date. And then I was outside. I had just bought one of those rails. Remember when you could buy a rail from Zoomies?
Yeah.
It was one of those square shaped rails, and I wasn't good enough to ollie onto it. So I had one of those plastic ramps where I would roll up the plastic ramp onto the rail. So I was doing that. I was in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
My mom picked me up from school sick, and I'm doing that outside. She's getting ready for a date. Well, I slipped and smacked the back of my head on the rail, And I cracked my head open, but I didn't realize it at first, so I kept skating for a while because I thought it was just like I was like, oh, it's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah.
And then I went inside after like 10 minutes, and I looked in the mirror, and the whole back of my shirt was completely red because you bleed so much out of your head.
Yeah.
So I'm covered in blood, and I walked to the bottom of the stairs, and I look up, and my mom's like in a robe, just got out of the shower to go on this date, and I'm like, Mom, and I turned around and.
Your brain.
She almost beat me to death. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd be pissed too, man, if I was your mom.
But her first date with that guy was the emergency room. Her first date with homeboy was me getting my head stapled closed.
That's kind of
that's
quirky
sweet.
Zoe Deschanel,
Yeah.
though. That's kind of nice in that way, right?
Also, that guy was like, I'm for sure getting pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, what a good guy that guy was.
Fuck, I got
You
that.
know?
I was a perfect.
Do you even
wingman.
remember his name?
Mark?
Mark. Oh, wow. So he stuck around for a while.
He played guitar. I thought it was cool because he played guitar.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah. That would work on me, probably.
as a kid. You know, you ever think back how gay, like just how gay you were as a kid?
Quincy.
What
I do? I'm trying to
I
think.
used to listen to whatever music my mom listened to in the car.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so for the first like 10 years of my life, my favorite music was like Avril Lavigne and Michelle Branch.
Okay.
Michelle Branch has some bangers, dude.
Now when I hear Michelle, I'm like, but that's like all I listened to for the first.
Avril Lavigne is bad. I'll give you Michelle Branch though. Michelle Branch, I feel like
I
has
used to
some
know
good
all the
songs.
words to Skater Boy.
My man, I can't.
They don't.
I don't know that I can abide that, but my mom was weird because my mom would listen to like a lot of crap, but like my mom had cool brothers and like
Okay.
so like her brothers were always into like The Residents and like all like a lot of like
Oh, damn, like deep cut shit.
deep cut shit. They liked
Yeah.
like the Replacements and stuff. So like some of that rubbed off on my mom. So like I remember like all my mom's music sucked except she got that first Strokes album.
Hell
Like,
yeah,
and,
dude.
And, and that album was like formative. I was like, it's so good.
Is your mom seeing anyone right now? She's
Yeah,
single?
she's seeing my father of like 40 years of marriage.
They have like an open thing, or
yeah, you can get right
how
in
does she
there.
feel about young Jews?
She just found out she is Jewish, so this could be a massive course correction for her.
And then I'm just gonna meet her and just pretend and just we'll talk about the Strokes.
I would love if you were my dad, Ben. That would make me. I would love to go home at Christmas time and also see you.
I'll get you every other weekend. We'll record podcasts,
That would suck, dude.
dude.
Is your mom still single?
Huh?
Is your mom still single?
Yeah, you couldn't handle my mom. No, she's
Oh yeah.
she's married actually.
Oh nice, dude. When did she get married?
Not that long ago. I was like 23. You know.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things too, where it's like technically this dude's my stepdad, but
But it's like you're out of
it's
the house.
weird to call a dude who you met when you were in your 20s.
Yeah, we already lived together by the time his mom remarried. Doug's a cool guy though.
Yeah.
He's
Noah calls
he's
him
got a
Dad.
smoker.
Doug.
Doug.
That's such the name of
Yeah,
the dude
dude.
your mom married.
He's the man.
Yeah.
He honestly every time it's big, huge Trump guy.
Yes, dude.
yes.
Every time I go home to visit my mom now, you know, I think that I like it. I think there's that point in a man's life when you hit a certain age, you just have some material object at your house that's always broken that becomes kind of your identity.
Yeah.
You know, like they got a pool installed at their house. Like it's little, but it's nice. You've been to it.
Is it like
Yeah.
is it in
in-ground? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My-
It's a solid. It's a good.
My
pool.
mom's wanted an
nice.
in-ground pool her whole life, so she got one, and like Doug is just that's what we talk. That's what we talk about. It.
Yeah.
It's just like he tells me how the pool is fucking him over, how the guy at the store is fucking him over, how they
Yeah.
had this part and it's kind of beautiful. Like
Yeah.
you start off as a little kid thinking only about blocks, and then it gets really existential and dark for like 30 years, and then you just think about pool filters.
You need to transfer it onto the pool.
Well, what rules is Doug's spot, like his man cave, is the basement. Like that's where he kicks it. And if you open the door to go down the stairs in the basement, at the bottom there's like a pillar with a massive portrait of Trump at the bottom. So you open the door and you make direct eye contact with Trump.
It's like a crypt.
Does
Yeah.
your mom love Trump?
Huh?
Does your mom love
My
Trump?
mom loves Doug. I think that's kind of where
yeah, yeah.
That's the best, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
when she just lets she lets boys be boys.
let boys be. That's
Yeah.
boys will be boys.
Like she's not into it, but she respects that he is. That's so
Yeah.
awesome,
Yeah.
dude. I fucking you got. That's a good woman.
And-
I'm
and
jealous. I missed out.
Doug's an FBI guy, so he's got all these like wild fucking FBI stories.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's all cool shit. dude.
Whenever FBI guys are into Trump, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Do you even have a choice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I'm like, you would think. I don't know.
Yeah.
You work for the federal government. I
You
don't know.
know
To
some
me,
stuff.
it's like it's hard to blame somebody who that's their whole world. Like, if he was like a Kamala Harris guy, like a retired FBI agent, Kamala Harris guy, that's the gayest guy at the office.
Well,
no
no,
one's
You'd
friends
be
with.
like you were a bad agent.
Yeah, exactly. You were
bad at
not
it.
a team player.
You probably didn't
were-
shoot guns because they hurt your hand.
I mean, think about this. You're a liberal cop. The amount of times you would have to report your friends, there's no way that you ingratiate yourself in that group.
Yeah.
You gotta.
I knew a guy who quit the police force because he was like, they're doing a lot of bad stuff, man.
Yeah. A lot of stuff they say is really in poor taste. You know?
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. You'll end up like Frank Serpico. You'll just
You know, it would be a cool movie. I don't know if they've ever done this, but somebody starts off, they get a job as a cop, and they're like, like a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed liberal cop, and they're like, I'm going to be one of the good ones. And then over the course of the movie, it's just
There's so many
you
movies.
watch them become racist.
There are a number of movies that
Yeah.
describe that.
No, that's my IP. Yeah. You call it
so
something
funny.
cool like Training Day. That's never been. No.
I don't know if they've ever made a movie like this, but they should do a movie about like a guy and a girl who like meet and they fall in love with each other, and he's a businessman, she owns a small bookstore, and eminent domain says that he's allowed to take over her property. Has anybody? Anyway, I'm being I shouldn't be a dick to you, man.
It's okay. You can be a dick to me.
Yeah, no movie. I don't know. I guess movies are like the only thing I know about. It's like my only I wish I knew something good like history or like I wish I understood anything about
Just learn your history from movies.
That's what I've done, and it's I don't. The problem is they change a lot of shit when you watch movies. They compact a lot of stuff.
You're like, what do you mean? Hitler died at the end of Inglourious Basterds, obviously.
Honestly, some shit is that egregious. Like
Yeah.
if you're getting your information from movies.
Yeah.
I think what was the one? I think that in Patch Adams, like they made his best friend when they made the movie. You know, the movie Patch Adams.
Yeah, the Robin Williams.
Robin Williams one. So like, there's a character in that movie who's like based on like a male colleague of his, and in the movie they make that person a chick that he fucks.
Oh hell
Which
yeah!
like, could you imagine going to the
That
theater and being like, "What the fuck, dude?"
That's so good.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Yeah, I feel like kids with single moms. To jump back to you really quick, it's like I was excited to go over to those households.
Yeah.
That was where like
Why?
Because dude, it was like no rules. Single moms let you get away with murder.
Not this one.
Sue's a hardcore lady.
Yeah.
Really?
I feel like that wouldn't be because I had those friends too, where like they just let the dog piss on the floor and
Yeah,
like
no.
the lights were never on, shit like that.
I think having a dad in the house probably would have taken a little heat off me, if anything.
You think so?
Yeah, it's just somebody to like, because that's what I always imagined it like when I imagined people with two parents in the household type deal. Was like your mom's getting mad at you for some shit, but then your dad does it, and then she gives up on being mad because she's like, well, if he's,
No,
Yeah.
because my parents just both equally got mad at me.
Yeah.
And my dad was strong.
Yeah.
So it was different.
bad cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not even like bad cop. I like genuinely was just a shit, and then my parents responded rightfully to it. You know.
Yeah, my mom she's like a tough lady. Like she'll fuck you up, but she's sweet.
Yeah.
She's got aura. That's what it is. The thing is, I hear people talking about, I never really got hit
That's
by my
another Gen
parents.
Z aura, and I'm hearing that now.
Yeah.
That means
I'm
she's
trying to
got
stay
like
young. I'm trying to stay plugged in.
what she's got like charisma. She's got like
Aura maxing. No, I mean, it's just, I think it started from UFC fighters, like talking about, like
Really?
John Jones having aura.
Okay.
It means it just means he has like a je ne sais quoi. Like
It's like kind of that energy you put out, I think is what it's supposed to mean. But
Interesting.
yeah, my mom has John Jones aura.
Nice.
Because I hear people talk about getting hit by their parents, and then I'm like, what did you do? And they just tell me, and I'm like, well, I wouldn't have even occurred to me to, like, cuss my mom out.
Really, dude? Because
Yeah.
you seem like a bad kid. You seem like you were like a bad kid.
No, I wouldn't cuss, but I would argue back. Like,
Yeah.
I became an annoying, argumentative asshole, but there were lines where I just knew, like, I just wouldn't have thought to.
So I'm the first of 3 kids, and we all had massively different experiences because that's how it goes. It gets easier, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm with
You
you.
got all the molestation.